Hello, fabulous Taurus. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of May 2015 Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing month it is for you in the context of love. I touched on it last month. Last month, I told you this month was going to be an important one in love and in partnerships. I also told you in the general focused horoscope for this month, this is an important month for love. You got to watch the love focused horoscope. And it truly is right out of the gate. Important things are happening for you in the context of your most important partnerships and how you understand yourself in relation to another person. We have got a full moon taking place, and this particular full moon is happening in your opposite sign, which always brings about developments in love, in your understanding of love, and especially if you're in a partnership, in your understanding of that partnership as well. And this particular full moon is speaking with Neptune, speaking with Jupiter, speaking with Pluto as well. And this to me suggests that there's a lot of idealism, might not necessarily be seeing things so clearly all the time, might even be a little bit of an overreach on your part as well, and yet it all leads to an important understanding, an important moment of truth that leads to some meaningful change on a very deep level at that. So what we have happening here is this particular full moon in your opposite sign, if you are in an established bond, this is going to be sort of you saying, this is what I want for the future, and this is what we could do, and we could do that, and we could do this, and then devising plans forward to make it happen, devising plans forward that are going to make you feel strong and stable and secure. Really getting to the root of where it is that change needs to happen and actually affecting change on that level. Now, for some of you, as I said, there's going to be a little bit of an overreach here, so you're going to want to watch that. I personally don't think there's anything wrong with over-optimism, right? If you have that hope, just be mindful of your own doubts as well. Make sure you're backing up whatever it is that you want to do with your own action forward. So a sense of stability, a sense of security, a sense that you know your right way forward. And even if it is a bit of an overreach, as I said, there might be a really idealistic vision there, and you're committed to it, and that's awesome. But there might be some things that need to fall into place to fully materialize that for the two of you. You are going to have to work that out and trust the process and trust the plan. Now, as I shared also in the general focused horoscope, and I'm sharing for much of the signs, this month, throughout this month, Mercury is in shadow or retrograde. Next month, Mercury is retrograde or in shadow. And so this tells me that there's a lot of energy of experimentation in the air. So allow that process to take place for you as well, especially where it comes to the context of love, where it comes to the context of life even. But putting that aside, knowing that things might not necessarily go exactly as planned, that doesn't mean that it isn't a great time to have faith that things can work out well, to have faith that there is a sense of a connection here that is worth you giving some energy to, and is worth you doing the work that change requires in the realm of this bond. And so for some of you, this is going to be a moment of healing where it is that there might have been some distance or strife between you and a partner. For others of you, this is going to be making some plans with a partner and figuring out how it is that those plans are going to be most effective as well. Those of you who have somebody in your sphere, right, so you're kind of dating somebody or getting to know somebody, this can be a time when you're seeing this person very idealistically. Again, there's a bit of over-optimism with this, maybe a little bit of an overreach, maybe not seeing all the details very fully. But it does look like in some way this bond is asking you to make changes and is asking you to be honest about where it is that your own transformation and your own growth needs to happen. And so it's going to be up to you to own that and to move yourself in that positive direction as well. You are getting to know this person more deeply, that's for sure, especially in the early part of this month. And that's going to allow you to make a decision as to how you want to move forward. Now, it does look like, I got to say, and this is for those of you getting to know somebody, it does look like to me that even though you're getting to know this person and things are getting a little bit deeper, There might be a little part of you that's feeling a little bit of, okay, this is a little bit of a warning bell. What's going on here? There's so much idealism and there's such hope that this can work out. There's a belief that this can work out, that you're willing to sort of work through that or even overlook it just a little bit so that you can move yourself in a direction of getting to know yourself better in the context of getting to know this other person better as well. So it looks like, regardless of what is coming forward, on the one hand, yes, you're being honest with yourself. On the other hand, you're seeing things with a bit of rose-colored glasses. I don't think they hurt anybody, and I don't think you're hurting anybody at all as well. Just recognize where it is that it is for you to change and where it is that it's not about you making changes, but it is about this other person as well. And those of you open to meeting somebody new, when there's a new moon in your opposite sign, there is going to be somebody there for you to learn the lessons that involve and that you can only learn by seeing yourself as reflected in the eyes of another. And so when I see this particular new moon taking place, it suggests to me that there is going to be somebody there. You may get a little bit swept up, especially those of you who maybe haven't been connected with somebody in a little while. Again, there may be a little bit of an overreach. You might get a little bit too enthusiastic. You might be calling this person way too much right off the bat. That certainly is a possibility. So it's going to be up to you to sort of rein that in a little bit, to employ the energy of Pluto that is speaking with this particular full moon as well. And ultimately that energy of Pluto says, be strategic, be smart, be strategic, and let it unfold as it needs to. Work on yourself, keep the focus on yourself. That's not going to be easy because there is going to be that part of you that wants to be swept away, that wants love, that's reminded of what love can be for you. Now, there is the real possibility that this could be something, okay? But again, employ that strategy. Be strategic about it, and you'll find that you give this moment a chance to actually move in a positive direction. You know, I like to say, and I do say this from time to time, and especially when I see a sky like this, that person that you're on a first date with, a second date with, that person that you're just getting to know, right? That you're just sort of maybe not even on a date with, but this is just one of the first interactions with this person. That person is not your therapist. That is not the time for you to like divulge your secrets. I think that especially if you haven't had intimacy in a little while, the desire for emotional intimacy can sort of go further or make more of a reach than the desire to really be in the present moment and to just be light and enjoy what is being offered and to enjoy the moment of getting to know yourself as you're getting to know somebody new, of treading lightly, knowing that it is that path that leads to a more profound understanding as well. So that's going to be something that a few of you, I think, are going to need to watch. But all in all, it does look like you're hearing these different voices within you. You're recognizing yourself before you go there. And if you can do that, then you'll find yourself truly able to enjoy the possibility of what might be while being smart and understanding where it is that it's your learning and where it is that, at least at this point, you're meant to give yourself that sense of knowing rather than seeking it outside of yourself just yet. What I love about this month for you is that a big part of the learning is in love, especially early in the month. It is about understanding that love is, while there is that sense of self-love, yes, but there's also a type of love that comes through romantic love as well that can be particularly important in our learning as well. There's that recognition for you now this month, the value of sharing on a level of heart, on a level of mind, the value of shared dreams as well. Nurture those dreams, but also have a plan as well, and you'll find yourself moving in a direction in love that feels very right and also feels really strong as well.